All right, Ty. Should be up and running and it should be recording.
Right, welcome to the first episode of our podcast. My guest here is a friend of mine. He is also a GameStop employee. Mr. W, how are you?
I am good. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. So anyway, sorry if you can't see Mr. W right now. His internet and audio isn't too great, but we found a way to work it around it. So anyway, start with the first thing. What games have we been playing?
Well, first off, uh, shouldn't you, Ty? Shouldn't you ask me what? Shouldn't you tell them what the topic is and what we are talking about?
So let's start off with our first topic, which is games we've been playing. Mr. W, do you have any games you've been playing recently?
Yes, I do. I have been playing a lot of different games. I've been playing Watchdog Legions. I've also been playing Ghost of Tsushima. Just Saturday, I purchased a Switch game, which was um, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, and I'm very excited about that one. That one's really fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
I've been doing very similar things to you. I've been playing a lot of Nintendo Switch games. I've been playing Mario Kart and Smash mostly, but I've been playing some other things as well. Right?
Yep, yep. And like I said, I'm enjoying all of them. I have a very big backlog that I need to uh, finish and go through, which will probably take me a little while, but I will go. I will definitely be able to do that eventually.
Yeah, those are some pretty big backlogs. You're not the only one. Plenty of people have a big backlog.
That is very true. That is very true.
Right? I think we can get on to our thirst our thirst topic here.
All right.
Um, of course, I think it was last week the Game Awards recently announced their nominees.
Mm-hmm.
They're the big outlet that's known for their gaming that awards, and they recently just released their nominees.
Right.
And I'll show you some of the the nominees as I will go. So I'll share my screen.
Well, let me hold on, Ty. Let me try to make you co-host if I can. Here, let's go ahead and make you host. We'll make you the host, okay? There you go.
All right, here we go. It's loading here, and here we go. So the game of the year, you might as well start with that since that seems to be the most important category. It seems like we have Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and The Last of Us 2. Out of those, at least out of the ones you played out of those, who do you think would win?
So I will say I'm probably a little biased. I have played 2 out of the 6 games, and I have seen so I've played 2 and I've only seen another 2, watched another 2 played. And the 2
Hmm.
that I have watched played are Doom Eternal. My brother had that over the quarantine, so I watched him play that. And Animal Crossing, because my girlfriend, she has Animal Crossing, so she plays that. And I have played Final Fantasy VII Remake and Ghost of Tsushima. But the one that I would probably want to win is kind of hard for me because I love both of the games. It's the 2 games that I've played. I love the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I have not finished and I need to finish. And I also love the um the Ghost of Tsushima as well. I love both of those games. But the one that I probably would actually want to win would most likely be Ghost of Tsushima because I feel like it's a very pretty game. It's it plays very well, and just the type of, I would like to say the type of honor, or not honor, but I guess I should say the type of homage that they gave to the Japanese culture, to me, was very very great and very spot on. So I actually truly did enjoy. I'm enjoying the game still, and I haven't even finished it yet. And so I kind of hope that game is the game that wins.
Right? Um, let's see what else. I think you'll. I think best soundtrack would be would be okay to go over next.
Okay.
Through those categories, we have Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hades, which was not. It's yet again 3 of those were games that were already nominated. Ori and the Will of the Wisp, which is their Switch and Xbox One, and The Last of Us 2, developed by Naughty Dog for PlayStation 4.
So out of all of those, yet again, I'm a little biased. Um, but the game that I probably would say that has a very beautiful soundtrack to me would be Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mainly because I haven't heard anything for Hades. Ori and the Will O Wisp, I also have not heard the music for that game. The Last of Us Part 2 to me did not have that great of a soundtrack. Maybe I'm wrong, but and the first one was Ghost of Tsushima. Am I correct?
No, it was Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal. And I, even when my brother played that, I did not really listen to the soundtrack that much. I was watching more of the gameplay. So for me, Final Fantasy VII Remake definitely has a beautiful soundtrack to it.
Right. Let's see. You, let's go for next best mobile game. Some of these you've heard of. The nominees for this are Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Returnia, and Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Hmm. So I've only played one of these games. The only game that I have played is Genshin Impact because I have it on my phone, which I don't play it that much on my phone, but I actually also have it on my PlayStation, and I've really enjoyed it on my PlayStation. Now, I have not played Pokemon Cafe Mix, which I might need to try it. I have not played the Legends of Runeterra, and I have played a very little bit of the Call of Duty um mobile. Among Us, I really do like Among Us. It looks like it's really fun. You have talked to me about it. Luke has talked to me about it. I've talked about it with my girlfriend. I have also talked about it with some of my friends. So I would love to try that game. But the game that I probably think would win would most likely be Among Us. The game that I would probably want to win would be Genshin Impact.
I agree. Among Us has been really a very impactful game over this year.
It has. You are correct on that, sir.
I'm looking for best family game because I know that would be kind of your forte.
Well, actually,
Oh,
I
maybe best
play a lot of the games.
RPG.
So, Ty, I play a lot of the games, and I can give you feedback on just about all of them.
So the nominees for best RPG are Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royale, Wasteland 3, wait, okay.
Just hit the close button, Ty.
Return to site.
There you go. And what category is this again?
Best RPG.
Best RPG. Okay.
Wait. It won't let me scroll any further, it looks like. But besides that, who do you think would win? On the ones you've heard, at least?
Out of these four, out of the four that I see on the screen, the ones that I think would be in tie together, honestly, to me, would be probably Persona and Final Fantasy Remake.
Yeah, I agree. Persona 5 Royale, it's a great game.
See, and I have not really played the Persona games because I've played a very little bit of it. I'm not a big fan of Persona, but I have watched people play it. So I do know about Persona, but I'm not too big on it yet. I'm trying to get myself into it a little more.
Here we go. Best family game. For this category, we have Animal Crossing New Horizons, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Dog Eyes Ultimate Knockout, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Minecraft Dungeons, and Paper Mario The Origami King.
So I've only played one of these games. And the game that I've played is Fallout or Fall Guys, which I think that game is a very fun game. It's very entertaining, and it's also very um it makes you mad, but it doesn't make you mad where you want to quit. It makes you mad where you want to continue to play so you can win. But the game that I think that would probably win in this category most likely would be Animal Crossing, mainly because of the fact that over the quarantine, they did a whole bunch when this game was released. There was a whole bunch of people doing things over Animal Crossing, for example, you had some people doing weddings over Animal Crossing. You had some people doing graduations over Animal Crossing. You had some people having like a virtual party over Animal Crossing. So that to me became the game of the year, or not game of the year, but the game of the quarantine. So because of that, I think Animal Crossing will win with Fall Guys with on having a big second.
I played Paper Mario the Origami King, and it's a really good game, but I'd say it's third.
I haven't played it yet. I
You
haven't
should.
won that.
It's very good. And finally, best multiplayer: Animal Crossing, Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone,
Mm.
Dog Eyes. Oh, wait. And Valorant.
So the game that I probably would, so it's two games for me. Well, it's three games honestly for me. It's between Among Us, Warzone, and Fall Guys. Not that now Animal Crossing is a good game for multiplayer, but there's not much that you can do in Animal Crossing, in my opinion, um, besides just explore each other's islands and gather some things from each other's islands and take them back to your island. Whereas Among Us, it it's a game that makes you want to rage quit with your friend. It makes you want to rage quit with your friends. Warzone is more tactical, so you have to be in communication with your friends. And Fall Guys is more of Fall Guys, I would say, is more of a like just a game that's good to just to play with your friends. So out of the three of those, probably Warzone. I think probably Warzone would be the one that's going to win. It's truly between Warzone and Among Us, but I have a feeling that Warzone might be the one that wins.
Yeah.
Now there were some
And
there's some more categories at the top too, Ty, that you skipped over, just so you know.
yeah, one. Let's see. What else could we cover? Game direction. I obviously went over Game of the Year already. Hmm. I think we can move on to the next topic now,
Okay.
which is mm, um Nintendo's been cracking down on what people have been doing in Animal Crossing as of late. Any thoughts on that?
Well, answer me this, sir. What exactly do you mean by cracking down? Because there, to me, there hasn't really been a whole bunch going on that they need to crack down for.
It um like there's been some political stuff in Animal Crossing.
Okay. I don't.
Like you can't like candidates putting up their yard signs as designs.
So personally, I don't think. I don't think that Nintendo should be cracking down on that. And my reasoning for this is because that is one of the only ways that some people can actually express themselves who don't like to go and talk to other people and who don't like to socialize with other people. So to me, that is probably the best way, excuse me, to do that is by making your island and putting what you would like on your island through Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that 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 people are able to socialize. You know.
I agree. I agree because I think that with people being able to socialize on Animal Crossing, it opens up a bigger horizon for um, people to make friends who don't, like I said, who don't like to go outside and who don't like to be around other people, but want to make friends, but still want to make friends. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. So of course, moving on to our next topic. Of course, yesterday after Black Friday was Thanksgiving was of course the busy shopping period that is Black Friday, and yesterday was Cyber Monday. Were there any particularly big deals coming out that during Black Friday?
Are you asking for GameStop wise?
Yeah, sure.
Um, well, what we had at GameStop, the only, I guess, newest game that came out that's a big game that was discounted for Black Friday was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That went from 64 69 59.99 to 47.99. And then on Cyber Monday deals, it went up a couple dollars, not a whole lot, but it went up to 49.99 instead of 47.99. So it got a little bit of a discount, a nice little discount on it, not a big discount, but it was enough that a lot of people did come in and they did buy it. And the last thing that we had left was a gold edition.
I'm kind of surprised that like did Spider-Man sell well, like the Miles Morales game?
Yes, that game actually sold very well. We didn't have any PS4 copies, and we had probably, I want to say, maybe like one or two PS5 copies. So that game actually sold tremendously.
And I'm guessing Call of Duty Cold War did as well, very well as well.
So Call of Duty Cold War, it did actually sell, but it weirdly enough, I'm actually a little shocked on this. It did not go on discount. It didn't get a discount for Black Friday, and I also did not see a discount for it on Cyber Monday. So I was very shocked about that when I didn't see anything because usually that game does go on a uh, a discount sale because of the fact that Call of Duty is such a big game and everybody loves Call of Duty. That I was very shocked to see that it did not go on a sale.
Right. Moving on to our last topic. We've been going really rapid fire so far.
All right.
Our final topic revolves around Nintendo's been cracking down on Smash tournaments over this year. Like there was a big one that was supposed to happen, the Big House, which is in it's like Nintendo they they were just like, hey, I see that you're doing emulations in Melee. Get it shut down. Is there any way they could have worked around emulation for Melee and still had that tournament happen?
I believe there is a way that they could work around the emulations and keep the tournament happening. Personally, I think they might have just a way that they could do that would probably just be restricting some things. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I do believe that they could probably just restrict a couple things, make sure that some things are not happening and some things are not continuing, because sometimes there are things that are already happening and they don't know yet, so they're going to continue. So I do believe that they could just do that instead, and then that way it would eventually prevent a lot of the problems that they are having as of right now.
And it seems like Nintendo is gonna could potentially like totally shut down the Smash community. Do you think that could happen after Fighters Pass Volume 2's final character, or could it be earlier or later than Fighters Pass Volume 2?
To be really honest, I'm not sure. Yeah, on that one, I'm not really sure. I don't know how to actually answer that one.
So like if the Smash community gets shut down by Nintendo and they stop sponsoring it, when do you think they will stop sponsoring Smash Ultimate tournaments at the end of Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the next game in the series is about to be announced?
Personally, I don't think that they
If
are
there
going
isn't
to.
another game.
I don't actually think that they are going to stop the Smash tournaments. And the reason I don't think that they're going to stop it is because a lot of people really do enjoy watching, and of course the people who participate love to participate in it, but a lot of people really enjoy watching the all this the Smash tournaments, and people get very engaged in it. Also, I think that the reason that they won't change it personally is because it makes a lot of money. It makes Nintendo a lot of money. It makes the people who are hosting the tournaments a lot of money. So because of that, I personally don't think that they will stop it.
I agree. Same reasons. Nintendo is making a lot of money out of Smash Ultimate, including that second Fighters Pass, with Min and Steve already being good deals so far. I don't really think Nintendo will stop it until like the Nintendo Switch is near the end of its lifetime,
Uh,
and the next generation Nintendo console is to be released.
I can definitely agree with that. I definitely don't think that they will stop Nintendo Smash tournaments until the producer of Smash decides to stop making Smash games. I think that's when they will, or to be honest, if someone actually, if someone does something that can jeopardize the whole Smash tournament community. I know that there was a thing going on with um, some of the Smash players doing stuff with younger kids, and that was very inappropriate. But what Nintendo was is able to do with that is they can just go, "Hey guys, you're not allowed to play anymore, and you're not allowed to play our tournaments anymore." And sometimes they can just also ban the actual game from the person. So I like I said, I don't think that they'll stop that really anytime soon.
Right? That's gonna be it for the first episode. It had to be a little short, but next week but we're gonna they're gonna record every other week, and yeah, I'll try to keep it shorter, and I will try to record it from home next episode. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye now.